Evet, yeni bölümümüze hoş geldiniz. Final Fantasy
Did you see that?
16.
Tell me you saw that.
What are you making them skies then?
Ill omen is what?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Otto.
The realm? Oh, as long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling. He's with your uncle in the Free Cities. Sending an owl their way the moment the winds turn foul.
Do you have any...
Well, that depends on your
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own sword. Could be that they don't.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some... Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could...
I'm sorry I couldn't save your...
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clocks.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain...
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports are, without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves.
Which is only ever going to end.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, then...
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here.
Is there anything you don't know?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to org. That, I believe, is a question of the fallen. And on the sixth day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visit? But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, He has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the... Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost... Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost. You will forgive me?
Certainly not. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a
It would. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind...
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says...
When it rained.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of it. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means... there's only two...
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer. Martha.
And you, Clive.
Otto said he'd been attacked by Akashic.
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters,
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never off. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Yeah!
Clive, wound.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These men don't have the look of hired salt.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardian...
Wade's men? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were...
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde that...
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter them. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed.
Martha! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their hand. They got wounded with...
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight,
I will. You two be safe now.
My dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for...
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could...
behind you!
One in hand.
Damn it! We need to get the injured...
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't...
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about...
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Ayak işleri mi yapacağız? Ya güzel, güzel, da güzel, da güzel, güzel değil. Tamam.
folks below.
My
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Allah Allah, ben bunu bıraktım mı ya?
This one. Get him. Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we? Do you see any more?
No.
But it won't be long before the next lot.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wound.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going... It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easy...
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more...
Well, when you put it like that...
My lord, there's someone... Oscar? It is an honor to make... I am Oscar.
Murdoch.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother... my... Well, go on, then. It's not fun. Yes, so... If it please you, my Lord Marquis, I would learn the duties of a shield from the...
But I am a shield no longer. No, and spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what you have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so... And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an... not that Sir Wade... It's all right. There is only so much the boy can learn from me.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain...
Know that I'll show...
I would not have it any other way.
Fucking thieving bastards.
Cid. Oh, your new companion appears. Should I be worried?
Jill, Clive has told me much.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has abandoned.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as... But the fact is,
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus, and at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but...
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to what?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Cid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across...
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as—
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, and you cannot fill empty bellies with that.
But what happens when they come back?
That's enough. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like...
Victor. What's he doing here?
Cid. And Lady...
I was about to ask you this.
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can... I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor. These accursed skies for an entire...
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's...
I hope so.
So?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid, but if left to smolder, that
My thoughts exactly. Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how.
And if there's one thing bandits like...
What would Cid the...
Well, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went.
That sounds like a recipe for...
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other, it may still be possible to make them...
And that would...
To pool our resources and save the city up.
When all that fear and anger can be...
It appears we have a plan of... Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly.
As you wish.
Your faces... Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane?
A pleasure, my lady.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver.
Victor says you told him no. that there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just for... You know of the 7 high houses? There must be 2 swords. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than that a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they...
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Cid.
Oh, I'm ruined. My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would... I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were...
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season...
Indeed, certainly. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices high. It is only a matter of time before...
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, and while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are...
All right, if it will help to protect my home. But you needn't have gone through this, Sheriff.
Thank you, Clive. She saw... I didn't say it was good. Merely that it produced... Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and...
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Good news. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted. With time, they may even...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for all.
You're not sick.
They don't just want food, they want...
I have a favor to... I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups. One from the south and one from the desert. In a move, doubtless...
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert.
The rest, my friend, the city stakes I concede are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil...
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied.
I thought you might.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do...
No women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us. Get him.
The townspeople.
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Natalie, you did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to... You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert were...
The plan worked. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty...
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the detail? We are united. As for you, Cid, you fight.
I'll take that as a compliment. First, we find Isabel.
Demedim.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood. And we're next.
I can't do it.
You can.
My lord.
We received the Dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures.
With the blue eyes. Yes, they've taken so many. I've lost...
Akashic, but...
And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison.
Then we'll look for her there.
We could leave.
The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things.
We've tried requesting reinforcement.
I would think that
Aynı şeyler ya.
Ah,
It was a no, but I thought you...
the...
You're... I'm going to leave.
My family.
It's all right. It's all right.
Did you correct your... At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Look!
I see them. With me. Go for it.
Tamamına koyayım. Aynı şeyleri bilmekten.
Save your strength.
There are always more. But I...
You don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes, milady.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? And the people I love include the ones standing.
Handsome.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this is... But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto.
Was wondering when you had ours from all our friends thanking. How is it you always manage to arrive at just
luck, I suppose? Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Still, the nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys today.
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleedings. Now's not the time. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Come on. Faster! We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Devam.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Time to fight.
Ne boşluk be.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
I can walk from here. Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them. Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us! We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity!
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Oh.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here.
But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yotei of the lake?
By all means.
Yotei, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yotei.
Let's find our friends.
Evet. Bir bölümümüzün daha sonuna geldik. Bir sonraki görevlerde görüşmek üzere.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Are you buying or selling? A fine choice. Of course. Come again.
Opportunity beckons.